What is up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. So today, if you saw one of our last videos, was the boost knuckle, and the boost knuckle did pretty good, and I wanted to do better. So we got some pieces in the mail today. Some things we're gonna add to the boost knuckle. We got from Jegs. Let's see what we got here. Okay, a couple little pieces here. Let's start with the small one. Oh, this is our billet gas pedal. So, we're gonna change the gas pedal in the truck because when I was at the track, I had a little mishap where my foot slipped off the brake pedal and hit the gas pedal, and we run the truck off the front of the trailer. I didn't video any of that because the video camera wasn't on because I didn't plan on that happening. But anyways, I got on Jegs and ordered one of their new billet pedals. It's very similar to the one that's in the truck now. The one that's in the truck now is actually, I just think, like chrome and steel. But it has like a little round pedal on it. It doesn't move. So like whenever you're pushing your foot down, you don't have this articulation in the pedal, you know, so like it doesn't move. So whenever you're pushing it, like your foot's got to be really weird and stuff, and I just didn't like it. But anyways, I needed something that was a little bit bigger, something a little easier to tell the difference between the gas pedal and the brake pedal, because the brake pedal's got a little round pad on it too that's not very nice either. But I ended up buying one of these Jegs billet ones because it's got like a normal gas pedal on it, so it should make it a little easier for my foot to touch it, if you know what I'm saying. But we got that, so we're gonna get that installed today, and that's what this video is gonna be, is just putting a couple pieces on the boost knuckle. And then, like I said, we had issues with my foot slipping off the brake pedal and hitting the gas pedal, so I got a new brake pedal assembly for it as well. I could have just changed the pad on it, but the brake pedal assembly that's in the truck is set up for like a 6-to-1 ratio, and I need a little bit more ratio to try and get a little bit more brake pedal clamping pressure. So I opted for Jegs, and it's a 6.25 to 1, so it's a little bit more ratio. Hopefully it'll help, help force a little more brake fluid. I was going to change the master cylinder too, but the kit that they had that came with a better master cylinder was on back order until like February, and I didn't want to wait that long. I'm trying to get the truck back out one more time before the snow hits, so I just opted for this for now. And it actually has a rubber square pad rather than this round chrome looking thing. So now we'll have like a normal brake pedal and a normal gas pedal, so it'll be a lot nicer. And then we'll get that put in today, maybe. I can put it back in the box. And then the last piece, we're not going to get put in today because it's going to be a little bit more time consuming, a little bit more involved. But we ordered a TCI valve body. The truck needs a new transmission. Something that's built for performance. The motor that is in it, or the transmission that's in it, is 100% stock. I bought it from a gentleman in a barn, and I wasn't sure that it even worked. But I bought it and we put it in the truck basically for mock-up, and then it never left the truck. But I opted for a valve body. I'm hoping, that's interesting. I'm hoping that putting a valve body in it will increase line pressure a little bit, get a little bit more clamping pressure on the clutches, because the 1-2 shift is super lazy, and I'm trying to fix that, and I'm trying to basically band-aid, or not really band-aid, I'm just trying to like get the most out of this transmission I can before I try and spend the money on something new, mainly because I'm cheap. So we will end up doing an install video on this valve body. I don't know how to do it. I'm not an automatic transmission person, but we're going to give it a shot. and it's probably going to bite me in the butt, and I should probably pay someone to do it. But I'm cheap. But anyways, so we got a TCI valve body. We're going to try and get that put in this week as well. But for today, we're just going to put the brake pedal, gas pedal, and brake pedal in the truck. And yeah, let's get to it. Alright, so of course, this thing's like a black abyss. Can't see anything in here. Come on. Alright, so there's the old gas pedal. It's got this weird little spoon looking thing on it. It's gross. And then this brake pedal's got this big round thing on it. I do realize that this pedal, the brake pedal, is actually really long compared to this other one. So that might be kind of weird. I don't know. We'll find out. Maybe it'll be better. We'll see. But anyways, I'm going to get the gas pedal out first. That one will probably be the easiest one to change. I got 2 bolts here on this bracket, and then just the cable and the like a cotter pin that goes in there. So I'll pop that out. Alright guys, so we got the old pedals pulled out. It's super simple. It's just like 4 bolts on the brake pedal assembly and then 2 bolts on the gas pedal assembly. And here's what we got. And of course you can't see it. I suck at this. I'm gonna get the flashlight out here. Anyways, don't mind the brake switch there hanging down next to the pedal, but the new billet gas pedal from Jegs looks really nice. It's just more comfortable. And then the let's see, maybe, yeah, and then you can see the brake pedal assembly there. I had to waller out the holes a little bit. The pedal is actually a little shorter than the old one, which is fine because normally your gas pedal sits down a little lower than your brake pedal anyways. And the placement seems to be a lot better and a lot more comfortable for me in my seating position with the new seats. So super pumped about that. But anyways, next thing we gotta do is raise this thing up, start pulling the tranny out so we can put a manual valve body in it. Great. All right. So battery's about to go dead. We got all the bell housing bolts out, and let's see. Tranny is drained. Flywheel bolts are out. Bell housing bolts are almost out, and cross member bolts are out. Linkage, starter, all that stuff. So now I've just got 1 bolt to pull out of it, and then put the jack underneath it, and we can pull this tranny out of this thing. Alright, so got the trans out, and I'm going to attempt to put it on the engine stand, and I don't want to pick it up with the cherry picker because it's kind of stuffed here in the corner, all nice and tidy. And I got this short engine stand here. I'm wondering if I can jack this up. Maybe I'll get lucky and be able to jack that up enough on the trans jack to put it in the jack stand. Fingers crossed. Otherwise, I don't know how I'm gonna get it up there by myself. All right, so got the tranny on the stand. Our next thing to do, which I was kind of a hack job, and I drilled a hole in this pan to drain it while I was up in the truck because I didn't feel like pulling all the bolts out of it and waiting for it to drain, so I just right through the pan. But I got a new pan for it once I put the new valve body and stuff in it, so I'm not worried about the stock pan. But yeah, so now that we got it out, it's getting late. I'm gonna go to bed, and I guess we'll get back. I'm tired, man. We'll get back at this tomorrow night. I'll probably, now that it's off or out, I'll probably go ahead and pull the pan off of it, make sure everything's empty, and then tomorrow we'll start fresh, and I'll try my hand at putting a valve body in a transmission, because I know nothing about automatic transmissions, and I'm being very impatient. I got a local guy that wants to build it, but I'm trying to go racing in like 2 days. It's probably a waste of time, but we'll give it a shot. Did I not just turn this off? Good grief. I have no idea what I'm doing. I just saw this on somebody's pictures, and I don't know if this is gonna work or not, but I gotta remove this and swap these springs out. So I'm gonna compress this and hopefully be able to get this little retaining clip out. And the dogs are going crazy. All right, so at that point the camera died and I was fighting that tranny. I had a hell of a time getting the, I don't even remember what the front drum or drive drum or what, I don't know automatic transmissions, but at that point I'd been fighting trying to get that front pump assembly and everything back in the transmission. I ended up having to take everything back apart, put it back together, and then put the valve body and stuff on. But we got it all buttoned up, got it back in the truck, and drove it down the street, literally like a block, just enough to click into each gear. Got up to like 15 mile an hour or something. It went into all the gears, and then I literally turned around, literally a block, drove back home, and we're good to go. I mean, it's in the garage. It's got the tranny back in it. It moves under its own power. Whether it's going to hold the power or not, I'm not sure. We're going to find out. And man, that camera is really dirty. That's got to be really blurry. Surely you can see that. Maybe. But anyways, I got a phone call from a buddy of mine, and that was part of the reason why I was rushing. We have a private track rental coming up tomorrow. You won't see that video for a little while because there's going to be a couple in the middle of all that. But we're taking the truck to a private track rental. It's going to be awesome because there's only going to be like 5 or 6 cars there, so we can hopefully try and lean on the truck a little bit more, test out this valve body and see if it helped. And if it does, and it seems like it goes into all the gears good, then maybe we can turn it up and see if it'll take the power that we throw at it. But anyways, that's going to do it for this video, guys. Thanks for watching. Don't forget, comment, like, subscribe. Keep following along because I have a pretty good idea that we're really going to start to try and push this old truck and hopefully, hopefully surprise some people with this thing and really start to cut down on the ETs and get this thing to, hurt some feelings. But anyways, like I said, don't forget, comment, like, subscribe, and we appreciate you all following along, and we'll see you on the next one.